From a population of 125, welcome to Hoehne, Colorado, and this is LARCC Sports Network presentation of high school basketball. This is the Woody's Furniture pregame show. Go to Woody's and let us do the lifting. First game on tap for this Thursday night doubleheader, SCA making the trip to play the top 5 ranked Hoehne Farmers. Starting off with the Lady Farmers, last time out they won pretty single-handedly in a 58-9 win versus state-ranked number 29, Crawley County Chargers, where head coach Kent Smith led the Lady Farmers to his 50th career district win in his career being at the helm the last 6 years for this Lady Farmers squad. For the people at home, some Lady Farmers to look for is the backcourt cousin duo of Allegra Gutierrez and Phoenix San Roman. Starting off with San Roman, who's 11th in 2A in assists at 3.2. And Allegra Gutierrez, one of 2A's best defensive guards, grabbing 29 boards and 33 steals this year. Farmers will also be trying to pick up their 10th straight win at home, this being one of the toughest environments in 2A Colorado basketball. On over to the Spartans, their main element is the senior captain Faith D. Rudder. She may make it tough inside the paint for the Lady Farmers tonight as she's first in blocks per game in Santa Fe League ranks, as well as the guard Bella Anaya, the junior, who averages 8 rebounds a game with 2 blocks a game on average, will put her at 3rd and 6th in her respective categories for Santa Fe League. Chris Trujillo's Lady Spartans versus Kent Smith's Lady Farmers, all next on this late January night, all on the LARCC Sports Network.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament. Wright Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
You live your life on your phone, so why not use your phone to finance your home? Introducing iLend, Express Mortgage from the First National Bank in Trinidad. iLend makes it easy to apply for a mortgage online. You can be pre-approved in as little as 8 minutes by simply filling out the fields on your phone, tablet, or computer. It's that easy and that fast. iLend from the First National Bank in Trinidad, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Visit fnbtrinidad.com to apply today.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get it tipped off here from Hoehne, Colorado. Should be a great game here on deck here. Tip-off now from Hoehne, Colorado. Lady Farmers win easily there. Crossan goes up with it and gets us started here. Kayla Crossan early on the board here for Lady Farmers. Here comes the Lady Spartans getting their first possession of the night. Going to sling it on over. That's going to be Oach, the freshman. Back on number 11, Bond, the freshman. Lady Spartans seem very young. Contoria tips it there for a second. Recovered back by the Lady Spartans. And Contoria jump ball there. Tried to strip it away there from number 11, Taylor Bond. Lady Farmers team entering the contest on the season. They are 9-2 overall, 6-0 in Santa Fe League. Lady Spartans obviously 1-11 on the year, 0-5 in Santa Fe League play. Ball heading the other way now for the Lady Farmers. Early into the game, 2-0 is the score. Lady Farmers are on top with 7:32 remaining. Katoria has it on over to Ramos, the senior. Nice block there by D. Rudder, but they're going to call her on the foul. That's going to be D. Rudder's first of the night. And number 11, that's going to be Janae Ramos heading to the charity stripe. Ramos on the season, 12.9 points per game. That's first on the team. 6.3 rebounds per game, and that's second on the team. And then 10th on the team in assist with 0.8. Can't connect on the first one there from charity stripe. Second one unable as well. Contoria grabs the rebound there. Ramos goes 0% from charity stripe that time. Sinroman feed on over to Crossan. Nice work inside to Ramos. Gets 2 points anyway. Lady Farmers up early, 4-0. Here comes Oach. 3 games played, 0.3 rebounds per game on the season for this Lady Spartans team. And double dribble there. That's going to be on Taylor Bond, the freshman. Kayla Crossan here, the junior, on the inbound. Lady Farmers 4-0 here early. Tip there from number 2. That's going to be Dazuba, the sophomore. Back on over inside. Crossan working on D. Rudder. Little shovel pass outside to Sinroman. Lady Farmers working a little slower than usual here so far. Here comes over Crossan, back on over to Gutierrez. Tipped there for a second, recovered. That's going to be Phoenix and Roman. Back on over to Contoria, inside to Crossan. Crossan up with it, up no good. Recovered Ramos. That one going to be up. And 2 thumbs and a jump ball. Here comes Contoria, going to have it. Slinging on over, up no good. Recovered, that's going to be Gutierrez, back over to Crossan. Crossan up, no good. Recovered, 2 thumbs and a jump ball. Here comes the Lady Spartans, bringing it up now. Lady Spartans from Pueblo West, Colorado. 4-0 is your score. Number 11, that's going to be Bond, the freshman. Tip there by Bond, recovered. Bond's going to go up no good. Here comes Sinroman, flicking it on over there. That's going to be Gutierrez. And heading the other way, Blues ball. Here comes the Lady Spartans, and a travel there called from Robbie Parker. Feed onside there to Ramos, up no good, recovered. Kayla Crossan, up and good. Kayla Crossan with 4 points here early into the contest, 6-0. Lady Farmers are on top. Here comes Bond, the freshman. Going to go on over there. That's going to be number 10, Oach, the freshman, drawing the start here tonight. Ball rolls out of bounds right here into the cameras. Last touch by Blue. Going to be White's ball here. 6-0 is the score. 5:17 remaining. Kayla crossing here on the inbound. Here comes Sin Roman slinging on over to Contoria. Nice little move there from Cross and up no good. Recovered Janae Ramos. Janae Ramos to the window, to the wall. Eight to 0 currently your score. All Lady Farmers here so far. Tipped, recovered, that's going to be Ramos. Back on over, here comes Sin Roman, pushing and gunning. On over to Gutierrez. Bodies hit the deck. That's going to be Ochin Crossan. Crossan comes up with it, but recovered there from Dazuba. Lady Spartans ball here, pushing it up. That's going to be Bond, the freshman. Little half-court press action here from Lady Farmers. That's going to be Dazuba. Dazuba up with it, no good. Recovered Janae Ramos. McKenna Dasco do check in for the Lady Farmers. Here comes Crossan. Crossan up and good. Kayla Crossan's on fire so far tonight. 6 of the 10 Lady Farmers points. Here comes number 13. That's going to be Graham, the freshman. 2 of the 5 freshmen starting for this Lady Spartans team. And another travel call there. Heading the other way. McKenna Dasco checking in. And number 42, the junior Lillian Reese for the first time tonight for this Lady Spartan squad. Kayla Cross and the inbound duties here. Phoenix Sin Roman, the point guard, bringing it up. Sin Roman, 8 points per game on the year. Here comes Crossan. Heave on over to Sin Roman. Sin Roman trying to save it. Does not. Here comes Dazuba, the sophomore, slowing things down. Has it on over the left baseline. Back on over there. Top the key. That's going to be number 11, the Bond. Taylor Bond, the freshman. Right in the hands of Alessa Contoria. Here comes Contoria running, gunning. 2 Spartans a beat. Up and good, Alessa Contoria. Good job there from Contoria. 12 to 0, 3:28 remaining. Number 12, Janelle Ramos. Number 20, Braylee Foster. Number 5, Isabella Chacon. And number 23, Elia Bowman. Do a check in for Lady Farmers. Here comes McKenna Dasco. Got hacked there from Dazuba, the sophomore. She's going to be heading to the charity stripe. 12-0 currently your score, 3:14 remaining. McKenna Dasco up and good. Up and good there for McKenna Dasco, number 15. McKenna Dasco on the year, 2.6 points per game. Playing in her 31st career game tonight. She's 4 for 6 on free throw attempts this year, 67% free throw percentage. Her season high was 7 versus Fowler. Tip there, here comes McKenna Dasco. McKenna Dasco can make it 4. Blocked, Foster up, no good. Dasco trapped there by Reese. Nice little feed inside. Foster up, no good. Staying right here, Lady Farmers ball. 14 to 0 is the score, 2:50 remaining. Up, no good. Recovered Elia Bowman. That's going to be up, no good. Recovered there, that's going to be number 2, Dazuba. Christian Hill takes a timeout. We're going to take a timeout of our own. We'll be right back here, all on the LARCC Sports Network.
Right Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Right Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Right Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. Brock Brunelli, Chris Lee Faria here in studio here from Hoehne, Colorado. 14 to 0 is your score currently. Lady Farmers all on top. Man, a double dribble there. Ashlyn Williamson there with the warning there from Robbie Parker. Williamson on the year, 1 game played versus Cotopaxi in that 13-52 loss. McKenna Dasko going to have it on over to Elia Bowman. Feed inside Foster. Foster on over to Bowman. Sling on side to Dasko. Dasko going to go on over the newly entered Chacon. And a foul. Here comes Foster. She's going to have it top of the key. Back on over, that's going to be Chacon. Chacon on over to Bowman. Bowman sling inside to Foster. Recovered. Back to the hands of Ramos, up no good. Ramos going to take it again, up no good. Recovered Williamson, tipped. Foster's going to have it on over to Bowman. Back on over to Dasko, on over to Chacon. Chacon up and cashes. Isabella Chacon now with 2. Chacon on the season, 0.9 points per game, 1.2 rebounds per game, 10 games played, 1 assist, 1 rebound last time out versus Crawley. Taken away, here comes McKenna Dasko, and a foul there. That's going to be on Reese. Comes Dasko, she's going to have it here. On over to Chacon. Chacon's going to pull the trigger from Cougar Canyon. Uno, dos, tres. Isabella Chacon. 19-0, all Lady Farmers in this one. Tip there by Dasko. Out of bounds right here. Number 10 there, Grace Oates, the freshman here on the inbound. Back on over to Ramos. And a foul on the floor. Fifth foul committed of the quarter. So obviously, if you guys ain't familiar with the new Colorado rule, it's actually a nationwide rule. All teams who commit 5 fouls in 1 quarter, the opposing squad gets free throws through on out. Great job there by Ramos connecting. 20-0 is the score. Lane violation headed the other way. .8 remaining. Oach has it, heading the other way. Here comes Ramos, hits the deck, and a foul, blocking foul there, called on Lady Spartans. Number 13, Graham checking in, the freshman. 38.4 remaining. 20-0 is the score. Comes Ramos heading to the charity stripe. Ramos on the season, 5.5 points per game. 5-0 when she gets 5+ points. Otherwise, the Lady Farmers are 4-2. .4 remaining. Brock Bernelli, Chris Lee Freya bringing you the action here on the LARCC Sports Network. Up and no good, recovered. 35 remaining. Ramos intercepts it. Ramos up with it and good. 4 quick points off the bench there for Janelle Ramos, the senior. Here comes Bond, going to tip it there. Here comes McKenna Dasko. McKenna Dasko loses it. Unable to recover Lady Spartans ball. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the flickering there on the broadcast, we truly apologize. Something, maybe shorting out or that, on the zoom in, I think that's what's happening. So sorry for the flickering if you see any of it. We truly apologize. here, all on the LARCC Sports Network. Nonetheless, with 5 seconds left, that's going to be Braylee Foster, the talented freshman. Nice little feed inside to Dasco. Up and good, smothered by 3 Spartans. End of one, 25-0. Kent Smith's Lady Farmers up here from Hoehne, Colorado.
Wright Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
You live your life on your phone, so why not use your phone to finance your home? Introducing Island, Express Mortgage from the First National Bank in Trinidad. Island makes it easy to apply for a mortgage online. You can be pre-approved in as little as 8 minutes by simply filling out the fields on your phone, tablet, or computer. It's that easy and that fast. Island from the First National Bank in Trinidad, equal housing lender and member FDIC. Visit fnbtrinidad.com to apply today.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. 25-0 is the score. If you're just joining us, if there's some flickering, we truly apologize for that. It's something, when we're zooming in on the camera, it's causing some flickering. So we'll try to keep that to a minimum as much as possible and keep bringing you great, high-quality broadcasting all here on the LARCC Sports Network. And one of those JV call-ups now, Zariah Valdez checking in for the game for Lady Farmers. Zariah Valdez on the season, 1 game played, 12 points versus Walsenburg. So getting the starting nod here again into the second quarter. Zariah Valdez appearing in her 4th career varsity game. Lady Spartans down here, 25-0 currently being your score, 7:35 remaining. Going to be number 11, Taylor Bond, the freshman. Bond inside. Nice little handoff there to Och, but, Chacon closing the gap quickly. Bowman smothering number 2, Dazuba, the sophomore. And over the timeline, heading the other way. Number 32, Faith D. Rudder, the senior, checking in. D. Rudder, 4.6 points per game, 7.4 rebounds per game. 4.4 blocks per game, already has 1 in tonight's contest, 8th and 2A in blocks per game. 3.4 points per game last year, and 1 point in each contest versus Hoehne last year for the senior on her campaign. Here comes Foster there. Double dribble, heading the other way. 25-0 still remains the score. This Lady Farmers team, 37-17 at home, all time in the Kent Smith era. Currently 5th in the Max Preps 2A rankings, 4th in Mile High Report, 4th overall. Ladies and gentlemen, at halftime, we'll have the Woody's Furniture halftime show report. Final comments and reactions and point leaders and all that good stuff. Brought to you by Woody's Furniture, all at halftime. So stick around and get that going for you guys. 25-0, though, currently is the score. And a foul there called. D. Rudder heading to the charity line. D. Rudder's been a staple for this Swallows Charter Academy Spartans team the last 4 years. One of 2 seniors on this squad. D. Rudder unable to connect on the first one there for the Lady Spartans. 6:38 remaining, 25-0 is the score. The Lady Farmers are in the lead. D. Rudder up and good. Lady Spartans getting on the board there from the company of Faith D. Rudder. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up at the conclusion of this game, we'll have boys basketball all on the LARCC Sports Network here. That's going to be the Hoehne men coming to play the Swallows Charter Academy Spartans men team as well. So that'll be coming up at the conclusion of the game, about 10 or 12 minutes. We'll have the pregame show popping up with about 5 minutes left in warm-ups as Zariah Valdez unable to connect there. And then we'll be bringing you the action here from Hoehne, Colorado. Braylee Foster going to go on over to Chacon, back on over to Bowman. Bowman's foot was on the line, that long two was up and no good. Garrison, nice block there from D. Rudder. And a nice block again from D. Rudder. D. Rudder, more rejections than a Harvard Law School here in the first half with 3. Here comes D. Rudder. Back on over, that's going to be number 11, Taylor Bond, the freshman. Bond trapped there. Foster getting a lot of minutes here in this game for the Lady Farmers. Tipped, recovered there, D. Rudder gets it, and two thumbs called there from Kirby Bonato, and a jump ball. This will be number 2, Dazuba, the sophomore here on the inbound for Lady Spartans, the sophomore. Dazuba, 3.4 points per game, 4.4 rebounds per game. Here comes Foster up, no good. Chacon trapped. Chacon having a really nice game so far for this Lady Farmers team. She has 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. Bowman tips it, recovered. Here comes Elia Bowman. Elia Bowman slings on over to Isabella Chacon. Here comes Chacon on over to Valdez. Valdez, the junior. Valdez going to pull up, unable to connect. Garrison, right into the hands, off the glass, and good for Aspen Garrison. Here comes the Lady Spartans trying to find a spark here with 5 minutes even remaining. Trying to run an offense. This Lady Farmers backcourt has done a very good job here, getting a lot of minutes. And a great job there for number 11, Taylor Bond, just going down Broadway and coming up with a basket. Phoenix and Roman, Kayla Cross, and Allegra Gutierrez. Number 11, Janae Ramos, and number 10, Alessa Cantoria, the Lady Farmers' main starters here, coming back in here for down the stretch of this first half. For the Lady Spartans, number 13, Kira Graham, the freshman. She also drew the start for Lady Spartans. She's due to check in now for Lady Spartans. Here comes number 42. That's going to be Reese. Good job there from Chacon, almost getting away and over the head there of number 10, Och, the freshman, out of bounds. New 5 obviously in for Lady Farmers, those names we just brought up. You know, Zariah Valdez getting some more playing time here. Obviously, we said she was one of the JV call-ups for that Walsenburg ladies game as Cantoria pulls the trigger. Oh, cords there for Alessa Cantoria. You know, going back to Valdez, she obviously got the call here again tonight to play in this varsity game. Was quite impressive, obviously, in that Walsenburg game. Came up with the player of the game here for the Lady Farmers in that one. So it's good to see the junior getting some more minutes here tonight. Ramos up and good to the rim. It's going to be Ramos, 6 points for her on the night. 3:38 remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. Little handoff there. It's going to be Dazuba, the sophomore. Up, no good. Recovered there, Ramos. Here comes Ramos. Looking for Gutierrez down the court. Here comes Ramos going in through the trees. Up, no good. Recovered. Kayla Crossan, little dolphin flip up, no good. Crossan trapped. Cantoria had San Roman. She's going to go to San Roman top the baseline. Gutierrez thought about it. Ramos going inside on, and a foul. Number 30, Katie Gurton, the sophomore, checking in now. Two shots here for number 11, Janae Ramos. Also on season, 8 points last time out versus Crawley County, last time versus SCA. 25 points on 12 and 19 shooting there last time out. DeRudder hits the bench, Gurton checks in. Ramos up, no good. And the other way. Here comes the Lady Spartans, flip on over. Back on over, that's going to be number 2. That's going to be Dazuba, trapped. Lady Spartans going down Broadway, outside, tip San Roman. Here comes Phoenix San Roman. San Roman pushing up. Great defense there from Gurton, trying to pick her pocket. Feed inside Ramos, up, no good. Here comes the Lady Spartans. Back on over San Roman. Almost got her pocket pick there from Reese. Feed inside to Ramos. To the window, to the wall there for number 11, Janae Ramos. Ramos now has 8 points. Janae Ramos, McKenna Dasco, Braylee Foster, Elia Bowman, and Isabella Chacon all checking in now for the Lady Farmers. And heading the other way, subs come in now for Lady Farmers, new 5. Starting 5 for Lady Farmers hit the bench here. They go to their first 5 off the bench now. 2-minute warning here, 37-3 is your score. Lady Farmers all in control of this game here in the first half. Foster up with it, up, Rouse off. Recovered there, that's going to be number 13. That's going to be Kira Graham, the freshman. Back on over, that's going to be Taylor Bond, the freshman. Lady Spartans, she drew the start here for this Lady Spartans team. On over to Graham. Graham's looking for an outlet. Quick little handoff there to Dezuba, the sophomore. Feed inside, nice little feed from the Spartans, up no good there. Girton working on Bowman, up no good. Tip by Reese, heading the other way. Lady Farmers ball here. 1:42 remain, 37-3 remains your score. Here comes McKenna Dasco, having a really nice game so far for his Lady Farmers squad. On over to Isabella Chacon, on over there, that's going to be Elia Bowman, little bounce pass inside down Broadway there to Ramos. Ramos outside Foster, nice block there from Graham, the freshman. Thank you all who have joined us here on the LARCC Sports Network. For just joining us, 37-3 is your score, 1:21 remaining. Here comes Dezuba, the sophomore, on over there. That's going to be Bond. Dezuba tipped there from Dasco, out of bounds. That's last touch there from McKenna Dasco, so Lady Spartans ball. Here comes a little football pass, nice intercepted there. Isabel Chacon, Farmers got numbers if they want it. Foster up and good. That basket, 8 Lady Farmers have scored here in this first half of play. Kira Graham has it here. Face-to-face defense there by Isabella Chacon. Geiner over the right alley. Pump fake going inside. That's going to be Bond, and she's going to head to the charity stripe. Foul on Ramos. That's going to be number 12, Janelle Ramos. Bond, the freshman, 2.3 points per game, 1.9 assists per game, and 10 games played this year. Unable to connect on that first one from the charity stripe. 39-3 remains your score. Second one up and no good. Rebound there from Elia Bowman. Elia Bowman feed inside to Chacon. Chacon right off the rim. Recovered there by Reese. 2 thumbs in a jump ball. 39-3, 25.3 remaining. Lady Farmers all in this one. Up and good. And McKenna Dasco is 6 points now for Lady Farmers. Chacon feed inside to Foster, up no good. Chacon on over to Foster, up no good again. Sling outside Bowman, tipped, recovered Dezuba, the sophomore. Here comes Dezuba, working on Ramos. Last second shot, up no good. End of one half. Farmers men taking the court here for warm-up. Spartans men taking the court for their warm-ups as well. 41-3 is your score. Going to roll in with some commercials and then have the Woody's Furniture halftime show report coming right up here, all on the LARCC Sports Network.
Woody's Furniture invites you to stop by one of their 2 convenient locations to browse their fine selection of beautiful furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more for your home. Visit their original store in downtown Raton or their new store in Trinidad on Freedom Road, right next to Big R, for a personal and professional furniture shopping experience. Woody's Furniture proudly supports the student athletes and student broadcasters of this tournament.
Wallace Oil Company has been serving southeast Colorado with quality fuels and lubricants since 1962, delivering diesel, gasoline, and propane to residential and commercial farms and ranches. You can also visit Wallace Oil Automotive Repair in La Hoehne for all your vehicle needs. Wallace Oil is proud to support Kim and Branson athletics and student-powered broadcasting. Go Mustangs and go with Wallace Oil Company. They deliver.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Woody's Furniture Halftime Show Report. Currently the score 41-3. All Lady Farmers on this one. All signs indicate to the Lady Farmers pulling out this game here against the Lady Spartans and going on over to 7-0 in Santa Fe League play this year and 10-2 on the season. Great game though so far from the Lady Farmers. Obviously everything is advertised. Top 5 ranked in every category in Colorado 2A basketball. I mean, just coming out here for another great game so far here tonight. Obviously being up 38 here for the Lady Farmers. Coming out really good here for head coach Kent Smith's lady-led Farmers. Going to swing on over to points. We're going to start off with the Lady Spartans. That's going to be Faith DeRudder currently has 1. And then Bond with 2. Quintoria on the other side for Lady Farmers with 5. Ramos, that being number 11. Janae Ramos, the senior, with 8. Kayla Crossan with 6. Those were 6 quick points there for her. McKenna Dasco, 6 points. Was hot there towards the end of the first half. Isabella Chacon, 5 points. Number 12, that being Janelle Ramos with 4. Braylee Foster with 2. And Aspen Garrison, the sophomore, with 2. So overall, just all the Lady Farmers really contributing here tonight so far here in this game. Just playing a real, really good game. Obviously great defensive team. They get a lot of points off of turnovers. We expected that from this Lady Farmers team. Just really good game overall for them. That's pretty much all I have to say from the first half. Just coming out, complete dominance for this Lady Farmers team. I lose words to say about this team because every time, they come out and just look better and better each time out. And, that's what you're going to get if, you have a Chassa Hall of Fame coach in Kent Smith. He's been in the basketball game for over 60 years of coaching. Just, one of the best minds in 2A Colorado basketball, if not one of the best minds in Colorado basketball overall, Multiple time state champ, getting it done here down in Hoehne as he's been the Ladies Farmers head coach. So, he's just done a great job with this program along with assistant coach Shelly Jones. Just 2 great coaches, great staff, great players, just getting it done. 41-3, we're going to have some more words from our sponsors and then a little cool thing from Mile High Prep Report.
The High Desert Hunting Company is based outside of beautiful Aguilar, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call today.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Mile High Prep Report released their second wave of projections here for regional tournaments here. And obviously, these are just projections, kind of just give a good idea of, if the season ended today. So we're going to do the 1A and 2A sports for, the Kim and Branson and Hoehne sides, the teams we cover. So currently, good thing there for all the fans, Mustangs and Farmers fans. All 4 teams now projected to make regionals. Obviously, the top 32 from each side. Starting off with boys 2A. They got Crawley County Chargers winning District 6. Hoehne at number 31 out of 32 in Region 5, with number 2 Marino facing number 31 Hoehne, and number 15 Walsenburg versus number 18 Burlington. So obviously those are just projections, nothing finalized, but if the season ended today, it's a good idea of how things would look. Boys 1A side, they got the Springfield Longhorns winning District 3. Number 3 McClay versus number 30 Kim Branson Mustangs. Number 14 Idalia versus number 19 Pikes Peak Christian for that region. And then now on the girls side, girls 2A Hoehne in District 6 winning that sending them to Region 8. Number 3 Hoehne versus number 30 Del Norte. Number 14 Sanford versus number 19 Wiggins. And then on the girls 1A Springfield District winning that one, number 6 Dove Creek versus number 24 Kim Mustangs. And number 11 Eads versus number 22 Genoa Hugo. So obviously those are just projections. Lots more teams can win districts, obviously. Obviously, if you win your district, you get to host a regional contest. So, with the Kim Branson Mustang boys and girls, kind of nipping on the heels there, they can possibly win the Arkansas Valley District and host. Anyways, though, hopefully we can bring you those games on the SaddleRock Sports Network. Obviously, with NFHS and things like that, you got to kind of see, of talking to them and seeing what we can do, obviously. So hopefully, we'll get to bring you those playoff games on the SaddleRock Sports Network. We'd greatly bring those to you guys. So that's kind of going to bring it up there for regionals there for Mile High Prep Report, their second wave of projections that released this week. Another thing I want to talk about is so there you go. If you just saw that Superfans logo, shout out to all 4 of our Superfans sponsors there. We truly appreciate all you guys there. So if you want to become a Superfan today, I'm going to pop up that link there and keep it running. So if you want to become a Superfan, please feel free, scan that barcode or go on over there to the SaddleRock Sports Network to see how you can get involved. Or if you want to become a sponsor, say you have a business or company, we can customize a package that fits best to you guys. So, we can combine Mustang and Farmer games. We can do just Mustang games, just Farmer games. It kind of just works out to help out the student-ran broadcasting company. So, obviously this, you ask student-ran broadcasting, obviously this SaddleRock Sports Network main foundation this is all student-ran. So you got students making commercials, you got students broadcasting, students commentating, all that good stuff. And then with your guys' great sponsorship, that goes back into the pockets of these great students that help out. Obviously, there's, college students that help out as well, Brody Doherty, myself, Raven Odom, all helping out the students, facilitated by Mr. Brad Doherty there over at Branson. So all these students get paid. It's a great program. And these students do a great job of traveling to games, doing work, putting equipment up, putting equipment down, putting in the long hours of work throughout the seasons. So my pitch to you guys is if your business or company wants to sponsor games today, please feel free to contact myself or anyone at the SaddleRock Sports Network and say Brock sent you your way there. Or if you don't have a business or company or want to give a smaller amount, we have that Superfans option. So I'm going to pass that up here for about the last minute here of halftime. Thank you all so much for the support and viewership here all on the SaddleRock Sports Network. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we're rolling back into some second half action here, all on the SaddleRock Sports Network. 41-3, currently your score, all Lady Farmers in this one. Lady Spartans start the game out of half with the ball. Obviously, if you're just joining us, sorry for the flickering there. We'll try to keep it to a minimum if we can. We truly apologize there if you guys just join us here on the SADROC Sports Network. That's going to be up. The shot going to be up, no good. Recovered, that's going to be Graham, up no good. Elia Bowman recovers. The 5 starting out for Lady Farmers: Bowman, Chacon, Garrison, Foster, Valdez. Garrison, nice block there from DeRudder. For Lady Spartans, that's going to be DeRudder, Bond, number 2, DeZuba, number 13, Graham, and number 10, Och, being your starting 5 here out of the locker room. Up, nice block there from Garrison. Here comes Chacon, pushing and gunning. Chacon right out of bounds there, heading the other way. 41-3 is your score. 7:07 remaining here in the third quarter of play. Comes number 11, Bond, the freshman. Going inside, up with it, and good. Bond gets on the board. Leading scores brought to you by LARCC. Bond with 4 for the Spartans, and for the Lady Farmers, that's going to be Ramos, that being 11, Janae Ramos, the senior, with 8. Graham recovers now. Back on over. We'll have varsity men's action coming up here on the SADROC Sports Network here as well at the conclusion of this game. So you're not going to want to miss out on that one. Should be a really good game. You know, Farmers going to be trying to find their first win in 2024 on the men's side. And then, obviously, you know, the Spartans boys coming out with a huge win versus Swink the other night. Bowman up and good. Elia Bowman connects now for the Lady Farmers. Elia Bowman on the season, 3 games played, 4.7 points per game, 14 points on 6 of 16 shooting on the season. 9 points versus Walsenburg. Timeout taken. We're going to take a timeout of our own. We'll be right back here all on the SADROC Sports Network.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. Brock Bernelli, Chrisley Faria here in Hoehne, Colorado. 43-5 is your score, 6:06 remaining. Comes the Lady Spartans, feed on over there to DeZuba. And a double dribble there called by Robbie Parker, heading the other way. Braylee Foster here on the inbound to get us started. 43-5 is the score. Lady Farmers are on top. Isabella Chacon has it. Chacon going inside down Broadway on over to Garrison. Nice block there from DeRudder. No, says DeRudder. Here comes Bond, the freshman. Running her offense here off of the turnover. Tip there by Garrison, back in the hands. Recovered Aspen Garrison. Here comes Isabella Chacon, heaves it on over to Valdez. Nice little move there from Valdez. She gets hacked, and she's going to head to the charity line. That being on Graham. Graham on the season, 1.2 points per game, 2.6 defensive rebounds per game, 3.3 rebounds per game total. Now Valdez hits the charity stripe. Up no good there for Valdez. Valdez 0 points so far tonight. Playing her second varsity game of the season. And now she gets on the board now with 1. Lady Farmers team just filling up the box score now. Believe that's 10 Lady Farmers now. They're in double digits of Farmers who have scored. Elia Bowman loses it. Back on over. Intercepted. Valdez recovers it. Back on over Chacon. Tipped. Great defense from Lady Spartans this drive. Valdez picks it off the ground. Up to Foster. Up. Foster good. Now Braylee Foster with 4 for the Lady Farmers. Have the Wallace Oil post-game show report coming up here in about 12 minutes at the conclusion of this game. DeRudder has it. Back on over, that's going to be Bond, the freshman. Bond trapped there from Foster. Working inside. Jump ball there between Chacon and Dazuba, the sophomore. 4:28 remaining, 46-5, all Lady Farmers in this one. Here comes Chacon. Haven't seen any of the Lady Farmers starting five in the second half so far. That foul being on Taylor Bond, the freshman. $46-5 remains your score. Here comes Garrison on over to Chacon. The Lady Farmers starting five. Coming out now. Up and good. And a travel there, heading the other way. There's five who started the second half for the Lady Farmers. Hit the bench, your normal starting five. Now into the game for Lady Farmers. Phoenix and Roman has it. Her sister Ronnie averaged 6 points per game over her Farmer career, playing in over 80 games. Sin Roman, the point guard, has it. She also has 3.3 rebounds per game on the year. Nice little feed inside to Ramos. Up and good. 10 points on the night there for Ramos. Number 11, Bond going inside. Through the trees, recovered Alessa Cantoria. 3:21 remaining. Ramos going to go up with it. Great job there from number 11, Ramos. She's got 12. Almost half of what she had last time versus this team. She had 25 in that late December contest versus SCA. And Cantoria up and good. 7 for her. Lady Farmers starting five, running and gunning. Here comes Sin Roman, Phoenix Sin Roman. Feed on over to cousin Allegra. Up no good. Cantoria coming in, up no good. Recovered Lady Spartans. 54-5 remains your score. 2:38 remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. 2:31 remaining here in the third quarter. My apologies. Here comes the Lady Spartans. They have the ball. And a timeout taken by Coach Trujillo. Timeout, Saddle Rock Sports Network. Here's some upcoming games here coming up on Saddle Rock Sports Network. Obviously, we're on the Swallows Charter at Hoehne game. So if you want to see those past games, we still have it all for you guys on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. So go view those. And then we have, obviously, the Swallows versus Hoehne game going on right now. Tomorrow, Walsh at Kim and Branson and Del Norte at Hoehne. Those games are obviously pending, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we have some bad weather coming, down here in southern Colorado. So not too sure if we'll get those games off for you guys. We'll just see what Mother Nature has in store for us. And then, obviously, Saturday, Kim Branson at Eads. So that's kind of the upcoming games coming up all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Speaking of which, we actually just got word, from the Hoehne Farmers School. Hoehne basketball games at home against Del Norte tomorrow has been postponed due to weather. The game is rescheduled for Saturday, February 10th, 2024, starting at 4 p.m. So no Del Norte at Hoehne games tomorrow. Those have been postponed to February 10th. We'll still be bringing it to you guys here all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, though. And we truly appreciate you guys. Here comes Gutierrez up with the up and no good. Recovered D-Rudder. Back on over. That's going to be number 20, Ashlyn Williamson, the junior. Taylor Bond, the freshman, going to run her offense. Heaves it on over there to the right wing. Trapped and taken away. Here comes Kayla Crossan. Kayla Crossan. Lady Farmers got 3-on-2 numbers if they want it. Kayla Crossan goes coast to coast up, no good. Bounces off her face. And a jump ball there between Bond and Crossan. 54-5, 1:31 remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, if one game wasn't enough for you all, we're going to have another game coming up here next, all on the LARCC Sports Network. New 5 do check in. Braylee Foster, Ramos, McKenna Dasco, Elia Bowman, and Isabella Chacon. Up and no good there from Cantoria. Recover Lady Spartans. Lady Spartans obviously slowing things down here, trying to get their offense rolling. And here comes Ramos, just going to intercept it, take it herself. Ramos wide open up and good. That's going to be good for Janae Ramos. Timeout, head coach Kent Smith. Timeout, LARCC Sports Network.
Right Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Right Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Right Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action. 56-5 is the score. 50.5 seconds remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. Brock Bernelli handling the mic. Chrisley Faria handling the camera. Chrisley Faria, senior at Hoehne. Here comes the Lady Spartans. That's going to be Bond. Bond has it. Slings on over to Reese. Recovered back in the hands of Foster. Here comes Foster running gun, taking it herself. Back on over. 12-footer from Dasco up. No good. Air ball recovered. Rebound there from Faith D. Rudder, the senior. 23 seconds remaining, obviously, here in the third quarter. Be a running clock in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Graham. Back on over. Recovered Isabella Chacon. Here comes Lady Farmers. 3 seconds left. Lady Farmers got to get a shot off. Dasco pulls it. No good. End of 3. 56-5 is your score. You're watching high school basketball all on the LARCC Sports Network.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Ladies and gentlemen, that word was from LARCC Trucking of Hoehne, Colorado. Greatly appreciate you guys for being an all-season sponsor here, all on the LARCC Sports Network. Shout out to the Frendelli family there of Hoehne, Colorado. 56-5 is the score. Obviously going to be the start of the fourth quarter. We'll have a running clock. Obviously, Colorado rule is if you're up 35 plus at the fourth quarter, it's an automatic running clock. Or if it's 35 plus at the start of the third quarter, it's a running clock if both coaches agree. Obviously, here comes DeZuba on has it. Recovered Elia Bowman tipped. Back in the hands, change of hands to DeZuba. DeZuba has it. DeZuba, 2.1 steals per game, 2 assists, 6 rebounds last week versus Cotopaxi. Back on our Williamson, out of bounds, heading the other way. .725 remaining, 56-5 is the score. Out of bounds. Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the flickering there if you see it. We'll try to get that switch there and keep bringing you high-quality broadcasting here on the LARCC Sports Network. Ramos has it, slings on over. Bowman's going to pull the trigger up, no good. Rouse off the iron. Foster up, no good. Staying right here. comes Chacon on the inbound. Swings it on over, tipped. Staying right here. Here comes Dasco, going to sling it on over to Bowman. Back on over to Chacon outside. That's going to be McKenna. Dasco pulls the trigger and good. McKenna Dasco now with 8. Here comes Oach, the freshman, on over to Williamson. Back on over, that's going to be DeZuba, the sophomore. Back on over, Reese going to throw it up, no good. Rouse off the iron. Back on over, here's Ramos. Ramos feeds it to wide open Foster, feed inside Bowman. Bowman's going to sling it up, no good. Recover Dasco on over to Chacon, through the legs, up and good for Braylee Foster. She's got 6. 60-5 is the score. Complete dominance from this Lady Farmers squad once again. Here comes Oach, number 10, going to sling it on over. Back on over, tipped. Here comes Chacon. Ka-chow for Chacon. Chacon now with 7. New 3-2 check-in now for Lady Spartans. Trapped there. Going to go in the hands of Elia Bowman. You have Foster and Chacon down the alley if they want it. Chacon feed inside Foster. Good. Good little weave there to Foster. 8 points now for Braylee Foster. 4 coming in the fourth quarter play. 4's all over. 4:55 remaining. 4 points in the fourth quarter for Braylee Foster. And you're in the fourth quarter play. Aspen Garrison, Zariah Valdez checking in now for Lady Farmers. Number 11, Bond. Number 2, D. Rudder. And number 13, going to be Kira Graham, the freshman. Checking in for their respective teams. 64-5 remains your score. Braylee Foster has it. On over to Valdez. Zariah Valdez on over to Aspen Garrison, on over to Elia Bowman. Elia Bowman slings it on over. Here comes Zariah Valdez. On over to Bowman. 4 minutes even remaining. Garrison going inside, and a travel there. Not a foul, so Garrison called there on the travel. Here comes Bond, bring it up, brings it past the timeline. Back on over to Zuba. On over to Bond. Little handoff there to Graham. Outside there to Zuba. Back on over to Bond. Trap there. Poke there from Valdez there for a second. DeZuba working on Bowman, up no good. Recovered Zariah Valdez. Here comes Valdez. Valdez loses control. Bond on over. Bond tip Garrison. Crazy little 15-second sequence there. Nice block. And a foul underneath. Here comes Bond. One foul committed by both teams. Aspen Garrison called there on the foul. Bond currently in the contest has 4. Up and no good. Obviously, clock remains running unless there's a timeout called by either coach, a ref timeout, or an injury timeout. Bond up and good. She's got 5. Leading scores brought to you by Right Tires of Kim, Colorado. Bond with 5. And for Lady Farmers, it looks like it's Ramos with 14. Here comes Chacon on over to Garrison. Garrison, nice block there from D. Rudder. Staying right here. You know, we said Faith D. Rudder's just a great defensive presence inside the paint. She's the type that, you know, that's easily going to get 4 to 6 blocks a game, whoever she's playing. So, nonetheless, D. Rudder there with her 5th block of the night. Some positive look for the Spartans team. Working inside, Garrison. Another swat there from D. Rudder. Here comes Bond, brings it past the timeline. On over to Zuba, the sophomore. 1:38 remaining. Boys varsity action coming up here. It'll be a different link for y'all to watch that game. We'll start that pregame show with about 5 minutes left in warm-ups, roll some commercials, and then we'll have tip-off coming from Hoehne, Colorado. Elliot Bowman on over to Chacon. Back on over Zariah Valdez. Feed inside to Foster. Up, a nice block there, but a foul. Slade's Farmer team, obviously both losses coming in that Fort Collins tournament. Loss versus Heritage Christian, they're 20th in 2A. And Pagosa Springs, they're 5th currently in 4A, losing that game 51-36. Last time versus this Spartans team, they won 69-7. Lady Farmers will go on to 19-0 versus Swallows Charters Academy in the Max Preps era. Up and good there from Foster, 9 points for her. Here comes Bond. On over to D'Zuba, left wing. 18 seconds remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. D. Rudder just going to throw one up and no good. Recovered Braley Foster. Braley Foster brings it past the time on over to Valdez. Pump fake Valdez, up and good. Zariah Valdez with 3. And Bond's last second Hail Mary going to be up and good. No good, sorry. Rebounded there from Garrison. That's going to wrap it up here from Hoehne, Colorado. 67-6 is your score. We're going to roll with a commercial and then hit the postgame show report.
The High Desert Hunting Company is based outside of beautiful Aguilar, Colorado, at the foot of the Spanish Peaks. Their specialty is one-on-one guided hunting adventures targeting your once-in-a-lifetime trophy animal. Originally known as Zelly's Hunting Club when it was founded in the 1930s, the modern-day High Desert Hunting Company also specializes in leasing and managing high-quality private ranches for big game trophy hunts, bringing in clients from all over the world and bringing money into Los Animas County. Give them a call today.
Ladies and gentlemen, final 67-6. Lady Farmers on top. Another just complete dominance from this Lady Farmers squad. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously 4th ranked in the state. Everything is advertised. I feel like you have a true contender for a state champion in the Lady Farmers. You know, you've gone over to Merino, Rangeley, Sedgwick County, and I feel after this win tonight, that 60-point win versus Swallows Charter Academy, I think you have another true state contender in the Lady Farmers. I think this team's going to make some noise in Denver in the spring. Points breakdowns going on over Swallows Charter. Bond with 5, D. Rudder with 1. On the other side, I got Alessa Contoria ending the contest with 7, Aspen Garrison 2, Zariah Valdez 3. Ramos, that being Janae Ramos with 14, Braley Foster with 8, Kayla Crossan with 6, McKenna Dasco with 8, Isabella Chacon with 7, Elia Bowen with 2, and Janelle Ramos with 6. Gone over to the player of the game, the High Desert Hunting player of the game. I think I truly have to go with Janae Ramos, the senior, ending up with 14 points, you know, just doing a really good job. Had a good game in that contest. You know, in 2023 against Swallows, just having another high-quality contest. That expands it to 7 straight wins for this Lady Farmers team. 5 more, and it's the longest win streak in Lady Farmers history since 2006 from the Max Preps era. So something to keep an eye on now. Lady Farmers close the gap with another huge win. Go on to 10-2 on the season. Boys varsity action coming up next here all on the LARCC Sports Network.